Hey, they hacked Colin Powell's emails. Oh, thank God. Colin Powell, I don't know how he escaped it, but he was one of the guys who led us into the Iraq War, okay? And he didn't stand up against it. So, by the way, so this is from Lee Fang. He's a reporter with The Intercept. He says, Colin Powell and mega donor Jeffrey Leeds chat about how much the Clintons hate Obama via newly leaked emails. So here's what Colin Powell had to say. You can't read it. I'll read it to you. It says, I did read Peggy. I think she's 80% right. Now it turns out other state people, meaning secretaries, the people at the State Department, people were on the Clinton emails. So none of their emails were captured by the government. I think Hillary can't believe she might not make it. It's the one prize she wants. She has everything else, and she hates that the president, that man, as the Clintons call him.
What?
Kicked her ass in 2008. She can't believe it or accept it. What did you think of Peggy this AM? Wish that were the case. Did you read Peggy Noonan this morning? Oh, and that's the response. So that's from Jeffrey Leeds. That's how much, revealing how much the Clintons hated Barack Obama. We refer to him as that man. That's in a private email leak. This is great. Here's also from Jeffrey Leeds. She got in trouble, too. No one likes her, and the criminal thing ain't over. I don't think the president would weep if she found herself in real legal trouble. She'll pummel his legacy if she gets a chance, and he knows it. That's from March of this year. That's from Jeffrey Lee, big donor. That's to Colin Powell. She's got trouble, too. No one likes her. So this is all stuff that I've been saying. I've been saying she's horrible. You guys are wrong. People don't like her. They didn't like her in 2008. That's why she lost last time. And back in 2015, Leeds and Powell discussed Hillary's health. Sheldon Whitehouse, who was a huge Clinton supporter, said they were both giving speeches at the same event a few months back, and she could barely climb the podium steps. That's from 2015. Not sure, but she has launched a storyline that will be picked up. I think there is something to it. On HDTV, she doesn't look good. She is working herself to death. After speaking at the UN and doing the crummy press conference, she flew to San Francisco to go to a paid gig for eBay and then went to Mark's house to get ready for a money dinner for the Clinton Foundation. I was in Mark's second house behind it and ducked her so we didn't turn loose another email story by being seen together. She then flew back east the next morning. She will turn 70 her first year in office. Isn't that amazing that he's already referring to her as she's going to win already? And that's back in March of 2015.
I can't believe they were both in Mark Maron's place. That really pisses me off, I tell you.
To be clear, Powell's is the bottom.
Yeah, and then this is Jeffrey Leeds.
Is Jeffrey Leeds, okay.
So, yeah, CP, Colin Powell.
Got it.
So this is also from The Intercept. Colin Powell urged Hillary Clinton's team not to scapegoat him for her private server, leaked emails reveal. Oh, really? What did he say? Sad thing, Powell wrote to one confidant. Hillary Rodham Clinton could have killed this 2 years ago by merely telling everyone honestly what she had done and not try to tie me to it. I told her staff 3 times not to try that gambit. I had to throw a mini tantrum at a Hamptons party to get their attention. She keeps tripping into these character minefields, Powell lamented. He noted that he had tried to settle the matter by meeting with Clinton aide Cheryl Mills in August. And unlike Clinton, Powell never set up a private server. Instead, he used his personal AOL account on a server maintained by AOL and used a government computer for classified communications. The article concludes with Powell saying, dumb. She should have done a full Monty at the beginning. I warned her staff 3 times over the past 2 years not to try to connect it to me. I am not sure Hillary Rodham Clinton even knew or understood what was going on in the basement. I love it. I love it. I love that Colin Powell's emails got hacked. I love that he reveals the hubris of the Clinton campaign. I love that he warned them not to do this. I love that he says she trips into character minefields. What does that mean? That they don't have character. They don't have any character. This is our nominee. She could have killed this 2 years just by telling everybody, and boom, boom. So, I love this. I love all this. I love how no one I love how it's all coming out. Any comment from the Ron Placone, Jim Earl, or Hank Thompson on this one?
Well, I think I'm missing something here. Do we know in this email who is the he that they're referring to? She'll pummel his legacy if she gets a chance.
Obama.
Oh, okay.
His
that
legacy.
was Obama. Okay, I
Obama's
wasn't
legacy.
sure. Okay.
To Jeffrey Leeds. So that was whatever that was. He's responding to it. Bam. From Jeffrey Leeds to Colin Powell. Huh? I love this. I love this WikiLeaks stuff. I love it. I love when the powerful get exposed. And that's exactly what everybody knew. That's exactly what we've been saying here. And the mainstream media, the lefty media, has been gaslighting the country. And it's being revealed. How about that Sheldon Whitehouse said in 2015 she could barely walk up on the stage? Was she overheated, you think? You think she had pneumonia? I mean, the only kind of pneumonia Parkinson's patients get?
It's an interesting theory.
What? It's that sweet eBay money, man. You show up when eBay calls. You never say no. I think it's kind of funny though too, just how much the powerful are like a big school lunchroom.
Yes.
Chitter chattering away with their
Yes.
emails and rumors and you know.
Nobody likes her.
There's definitely yeah. Can you believe she's running for student government again?
She's not going to be queen. Yeah. I'll tell you right now.
She's too old for the prom committee.
Well, what's interesting is some of the stuff he says, pointing out Clinton's hubris, and then some of the other stuff he said, the birthers are racist and all this other stuff. It's just kind of common sense. Like, this could have been like, Republican has some common sense opinions. And I'm like, yeah, that sort of adds up. And then I think this is the guy that helped get us into Iraq. And here he is, like a somewhat reasonable voice in some of these emails.
Well, he's a military guy, so he goes along with power, right? So if power wanted him to sell an illegal war, he was like, all right. If there's a case to be made, I'll do it. You're telling me he got duped by George Bush? You're telling me Colin Powell? I knew better. You knew better. I know. Did you know better that the Iraq War was bullshit before it happened? I did.
Eventually. I was kind of apathetic when I was in high school.
Oh, you were
really
young.
Yeah,
I was already a grown-up person. I've seen enough. I knew it was a complete lie, and anybody knew it was a complete lie.
Lie or not, it was completely pointless.
And counterproductive, right?
Yeah.
Look, we're still paying for it. Trillions of dollars later, we're still paying for it. How are you going to pay for that Iraq war? Nobody ever asked that question, Hank.
I was for it. First time I heard Bush talk, I say, let's go to war. Screw Al Gore. We don't need him.
You were for the Spanish-American War, too.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's right.
Well,
I was for the War of 1812. I can't believe they stopped that one.
Yeah. We gotta stop selling arms to the Middle East and just start shooting arms over there. Yeah. Landing them at high speeds.
I'm glad we didn't have email back when the big three were meeting. Stalin, FDR, and Churchill.
Churchill was hammered all the time.
Yeah,
those would have been funny emails.
Churchill calling FDR gum legs and
gum legs.
Stalin.
That would have been a Facebook thread.
Yeah,
that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
See, that would have ruined the whole Allied power trio there, and we would have lost World War II.
What is Powell just? I mean, this is private, but what's he up to these days? I mean, is this just sort of staying in the mix because people still listen to him?
Well, he's going to a lot of parties,
or is he?
Apparently, he's going to some Hamptons parties.
Mark's house.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not suggesting he's like up to something bad here or whatever, but I think it's just that thing where you want to be close to where all the action is.
Yes, that's Colin Powell. He's in the middle of it. He's going to all the parties. Still, he's at the Hamptons.
Yeah,
it's all one. But he laughs at Tucker Carlson. Mm-hmm. He does. I'm sure they all think he's funny.
I'm sure they do. Bow ties are pretty funny.
Anyway, fantastic, and you wonder why she can't pull ahead of Donald Trump. I don't think she could beat Rob Ford at this point, and he's dead.